The crimson sand of Kepler 442b swirled around Riza's boots as she crouched behind the crystalline outcropping, her pulse rifle trained on the Zephyrian patrol below. 3 cycles had passed since the occupation began, and still the human settlements refused to submit completely. Today, however, something was different. A small figure emerged from the ruins of New Mumbai colony, a human boy no more than 12 standard years old, walking directly toward the 6-soldier Zephyrian squad, with his hands empty and visible. "Command, this is Patrol Leader Vex 9, the lead Zephyrian spoke into his comm unit, his 4 eyes fixed on the approaching child. "We have a lone human juvenile approaching our position." "Orders?" The response crackled through, "Standard protocol. Secure compliance through demonstration." Riza's jaw tightened. She knew what that meant. The Galactic Coalition's standard protocol had already claimed too many lives on too many worlds. But something about this boy's steady approach made her hesitate to intervene. The child stopped 10 meters from the patrol, well within range of their plasma weapons. His dark hair caught the alien sun's light, and despite the destruction surrounding them, his clothes were surprisingly clean, almost ceremonial. "Human spawn," Vex 9's translator rendered his words in perfect standard. "You will kneel and await processing for labor assignment." The boy smiled. It wasn't defiance exactly, nor fear. It was something else entirely, an expression that seemed to carry the weight of ancient knowledge despite his youth. He remained standing, his small frame casting a long shadow across the red sand. "I said kneel." Vex 9's voice rose, his secondary arms reaching for his sidearm. "I'll kill you if you don't kneel, child." The boy's smile widened, and he spoke for the first time, his voice carrying clearly across the wasteland. "My sister Anna told me something once. She said that humans have a saying, 'Those who make peaceful resistance impossible make violent resistance inevitable.'" Riza felt her breath catch. She recognized the reference, an ancient Earth philosopher, though she couldn't place the name. More importantly, she recognized the implications. "You mock us with your Earth speak," Vex 9 snarled, raising his weapon. "Last warning, human." "No mockery," the boy replied, his hands slowly moving to his sides. "Just truth. You see, Anna also told me about another human saying, 'It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.'" That's when Riza noticed it, the subtle shimmer in the air around the boy's position. Her enhanced optics picked up the telltale distortion of a personal shield generator. But not just any shield. This was military-grade, Coalition-issue equipment. "Where did you acquire that technology?" Vex 9 demanded, apparently noticing the same thing. The boy's smile never wavered. "From the garrison you established in Sector 7. Anna, she's my older sister, she's very clever with electronics. She said that Coalition shields have a fascinating weakness. They're designed to stop incoming projectiles and energy weapons, but they don't prevent outgoing signals." Riza's tactical display suddenly lit up with new contacts, dozens of them, emerging from concealment all around the patrol's position. Human resistance fighters armed with a mixture of improvised weapons and captured Coalition gear. But the boy wasn't finished. Anna also discovered something interesting about Coalition communication protocols. "Did you know that every Zephyrian combat suit transmits detailed tactical data back to command? Locations, weapon status, even biometric data." Vex 9's 4 eyes widened in what Riza recognized as Zephyrian alarm. "Impossible. Those channels are encrypted." "Were encrypted," the boy corrected gently, until Anna got curious. "She's been listening to all of your communications for weeks, learning your patrol routes, your supply schedules, your garrison locations." The resistance fighters had formed a perfect circle around the patrol, staying just outside the effective range of Zephyrian weapons, while maintaining clear firing solutions. It was a textbook encirclement, executed with precision that spoke of detailed intelligence and careful planning. "But here's the thing about humans that you Coalition species never seem to understand," the boy continued, his voice growing stronger. "We don't just fight with weapons or technology. We fight with hope. With stories. With the knowledge that someone somewhere is willing to stand up and smile in the face of tyranny." Riza found herself moving from her concealed position, her rifle still trained on the patrol but no longer hidden. Around the perimeter, other resistance fighters began to emerge from cover, their weapons visible but not yet aimed. "You wanted me to kneel," the boy said, his smile transforming into something that wasn't quite innocent anymore. But Anna taught me that humans only kneel when we choose to, in prayer and love and respect for those who've earned it. Never in fear. Vex-9's weapon wavered. His tactical display was undoubtedly showing him the hopelessness of his position. 6 soldiers surrounded by 40-plus resistance fighters with superior positioning and detailed knowledge of Zephyrian capabilities. "This is impossible," he muttered. "You're just a child. A single human child." "Yes," the boy agreed, his smile returning to its original warmth. "But I'm Anna's little brother, and she told me that sometimes one person standing up is enough to show everyone else that they can stand up too." The silence stretched across the red sand, broken only by the whisper of wind through the ruins. Finally, Vex-9 lowered his weapon. "What do you want?" he asked. The boy's answer was simple. "For you to remember this moment when you report back to your commanders. Remember that humanity doesn't kneel. We rise." As the Zephyrian patrol was escorted away by the resistance fighters, Riza approached the boy. Up close she could see the family resemblance, the same determined eyes she recognized in Anna, the same unshakable confidence that had made the older girl such an effective resistance leader. "That was incredibly dangerous," Riza told him. The boy nodded seriously. Anna said the same thing, but she also said that sometimes being human means taking dangerous risks for the right reasons. Looking back toward the ruins of New Mumbai, where hidden figures were already emerging to witness the aftermath of the standoff, Riza had to admit that Anna had been right about more than just coalition shield technology. The boy's defiant smile had indeed shown everyone else that they could stand up too. And across the galaxy, that was a lesson the coalition was only beginning to learn about humanity.